A few examples of the superiority of consciousness over physical reality. Cases of people put in a hypnotic trance are the best examples of how consciousness functions when it is not restricted by the conscious mind to one personality and general identification with the body, but is instead unconsciously connected to the whole that enables everything simultaneously. It is then capable of manipulating the realities with ease. If a subject was instructed to believe that a certain person was not present in front of them as a hypnotic suggestion that they had left, although they had not, after waking up from hypnosis, the subject would not see this person even if they were standing right in front of them. If this person moved a certain object about, the hypnotized subject would only see the object moving through the air but not the person moving it because their mind had been instructed that this person was no longer present. Also, they would easily see through the person, for example, what time it was, although the person was standing in front of them and blocking their view of the clock on the wall. This shows us to what degree our mind keeps deceiving us to the same measure it enables our vision to. It further proves that the mind not only controls our perception, but also, as logos, creates physical reality. The mind uses not only the physical senses for physical perception, but our inner senses as well, tanmatra, to gain wider perspective independently of the physical world. Cases that prove the existence of parallel realities are those in which a personality is split into several personalities, in which each of them lives within the boundaries of their own reality and identity, although they all reside in the same physical body. If one personality has a cancerous tumor, once it switches over to another personality, the tumor will not be there because this other personality lives in its own reality where the tumor is not in the picture, even though they both occupy the same body, and the transition from one person to another takes under 5 minutes. Under hypnosis, if one person is inflicted with an injury on the skin, for example, upon return from hypnosis, they will not remember the injury just as though it had not taken place. Any possible trace of the injury will disappear together with the shifting of the state of consciousness from the hypnotic to the normal state. All of this proves that consciousness is the foundation of the whole emergent world. It is the body's true creator. If it were not so, if the body were primary and consciousness were a secondary phenomenon in the body, none of this would be possible, yet all of this has been proven experimentally. This also proves that all possible realities also exist, and that only the focus of consciousness decides which reality will be actualized. In this way, the mind does not create any new realities, but from a multitude of all potentials, it starts to actualize them one by one. Since this is a successive process of one by one, the mind creates the illusion of linear time in three-dimensional space. Linear time in three-dimensional space exists for us only to the point our consciousness is identified with the body and the mind.